Hi you guys. So, hello. um, yeah, this is another warm up because it's that time of the week where I must make videos for my Indonesian channel. And yes, my desk is a mess. Look at these. I wonder if I should use these for picker cards. Never mind. This is Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch is my favorite. Anyway, um, yeah. So, um, I I don't think I'm going to take although here's a channel message for you. So this is Paris. Okay, this is Paris. Um, and the message I'm getting from this is since we're doing a reading on whether you should swipe left or right, I don't know if you use Tinder Passport. I don't know if you use the Bumble version of Passport, whatever. But if you think people in your area are just not quite cutting it, and you're looking elsewhere, just be mindful and think about whether you're cut out for a long distance relationship, okay? And I'm not saying that to be mean or demeaning or anything, but apparently not everybody is cut out for a long distance relationship, okay? Because oh, how do I word this? Okay, so I recently had what the closest thing I've ever had to a real relationship. Um, Let me just pause this. Sorry, I just had to fetch my glasses real quick. Yeah, so let me just talk while let me just communicate this while I set this up. So I recently had the closest thing I've ever had to a real relationship. We had kind of a weird arrangement, but because now I'm not diagnosed, but I've been told by a lot of people that I exhibit what's that thing called? I exhibit symptoms of being on the spectrum. And funnily enough, I actually found out some of my theater friends pointed this out to me because I wasn't making enough eye contact apparently, but I'm a lot better about making eye contact without being creepy because initially when I started learning how to make eye contact, I apparently I creeped people out, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I had this really weird arrangement with a French guy, and it was an arrangement. And because okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. We had never mind. I'm not going to go into detail. I like to keep my personal private, my personal life private. But anyway, we had an arrangement, and because of that weird arrangement, that was the closest thing I've ever had to a real relationship. Now, here's the thing though. I'm used to, being in relationships where I'm not in the same city, not in the same location, not in the same country. But he apparently struggled with that. Okay. He worked for an oil company and he moved between Malaysia and Korea, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. But he rarely had business trips to where I am at, which is Jakarta, Indonesia. And that became an issue because then this guy has trust issues. And essentially what happened was that he just kept accusing me of using filters in my photo to basically essentially to cut a long story short, he kept accusing me of using filters, and he didn't believe that I looked the way I looked in photos in real life, which since I wanted this relationship to work out so much, I decided to be 100 transparent with this guy and showed the most unfiltered version of myself, and he still couldn't believe that that was me. And I never shared my social media with him because he had a serious job. He worked at an oil company, which, to be fair, my brother also works at an energy company. But you know, it's a serious job, and serious men like serious women. And one of the reasons I wanted to become an actress in the first place was because I always wanted to marry a diplomat. I don't even know if marriage is for me these days, but I used to really want to marry a diplomat. And I thought that if I was an actress, at least, well, there are many, many reasons why I wanted to be an actress. But one of them I figured was, if I'm going to get to marry a diplomat, then if I'm an actress, then people will kind of shrug off my weirdness as autistic, having an autistic temperament. Does that make sense? Anyway, my point is, oh my God, I'm going to have to timestamp the hell out of this. Anyway, my point is, some people are not cut out for long distance relationships. That's the first point. And the second point is that when you do agree to get into a long distance relationship, you can fight over the weirdest ish ever. I mean, can you imagine? Just breaking up with somebody over arguments about photo filters? I mean, essentially, if you kind of break it down to its core on why the relationship didn't work out, it was trust issues, and it was probably because he'd been catfished in the past. I don't know his deal, but essentially it was trust issues. But on the surface, we fought over photo filters, and I just think that's just so stupid. That's just so stupid. Okay, that's stupid, and that's just what happens when you get into long distance relationships. So since this is should you swipe left or should you swipe right reading, I just thought I would put that out there. So if any of you are on Tinder Passport or Bumble, what's the Bumble Travel is the I don't know. I haven't been on Bumble for quite a while, but anyway. Yeah, so okay. So this is pile 1, this is pile 2. So pile 1 is the Illusion d'Optique deck. And this is the dark mode. This looks really nice under UV lighting. And this is cyberpunk, and this is steampunk, and then we're going to use our toxicity cards. Okay, so oh my God, I hate timestamping. But anyway, let me just write this down somewhere, just so I won't have to. Okay, so this is 801. Okay, so oh wow, I've got 52 ASMR video ideas so far, and yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about is, I'm really sorry that I haven't been posting videos lately, but I just wanted to go back to my original intention for this channel, which was just to be a prototype channel, which is what I also plan for my ASMR channel. I just want to put out there ideas that to my knowledge, have never been done by people before, and just leave it at that and just do it once. Basically, I won't do anything twice, and I'll just put it out there and just leave it. And I don't know, I think eventually once I put these 52 ideas out there, I'm just going to just leave those 52 ideas and never update until I get another idea. And I'll probably post there kind of once a year, twice a year, I don't know. But it's not going to be an ongoing thing. And then I don't know. I still think I should invest in a mic. But then after I'm done posting the 52 ideas, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably use it for this channel. And another thing is, I'm really sorry if you subscribe, because I think I have 333, which is the witching hour. Ooh, and another thing, the other day I saw a video, an ASMR channel that I really, really like, and he did a collab with another guy, and he did something called Lucifer's Thread or something. And when I looked into the comments, the pinned Oh God, now I have to timestamp this again. Anyway, when I looked into the pinned comments, the pinned comment had 666 likes when I saw it, which is crazy. And then I saw a scene from Full Metal Jacket, and oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm just rambling again. Anyway, where was I? Okay, and I went to take, and I went on, to, what's that thingamajig called? F. Oh God. Oh God. I completely forgot what I was. I completely lost my train of thought. Wait. All right. I enrolled to Akamaya, the culinary school that I attended, and I don't know what happened, but I started doing videos at my mom's apartment and in the car while waiting for class to begin, and then I just went into this whole habit of basically posting nearly every day, which I don't know. That's not what I intended this channel to be, and so I'm going back to basics, and I still have kind of what do you call those? I still have drafts from as early as July 2022 that I haven't edited, and my phone is getting full, and one of my clients wants me to help them edit their podcast, and I need to just kind of have space on my phone with a nicer camera, because this camera isn't that great, and this is basically my backup camera. But yeah, whatever. Okay, so now I'm just going to have to, oh my God, sorry. And another thing is, I'm going to be away until the 24th of May because an old employer of mine wants help, and yeah, it's a lot of work, but it has to do with bilateral relationships and aid work, and I need a non-creative job to keep me grounded. Okay, I need a non-creative job to keep me grounded, and we are at, so pile, okay, pick piles. We are at 1240. Okay, 1240 is pile number 1. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, okay, pile number 1 is the illusion d'optique. And okay, to be honest, to be completely honest with you, okay, this person is essentially a walking, talking, breathing PSYOP. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but this person is not what they seem. And I'm not saying that that immediately means that you have to swipe left on this person. I'm just getting that this person is a PSYOP. They're not what they seem. They're a mind F. They're a mind fuck. Not sure why. Okay. So let's do 4 cards. Yeah, I like 4 cards. Oh. Okay. Oh, why did I get 3? Well, they're marriage material if you're into marriage. Oh, I know. This person, okay. They're very truthful, because this is a card of truths. The Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades is a very, very positive card in my opinion. Even if it's associated with war. I mean, they could just be in the military, you know? Maybe they just have a very aggressive job. They do something very aggressive for their living, but they're very they have integrity. This is a card of integrity. I would swipe right with this person. The only thing is that I think if they've been married before, they've had a really, really negative experience with that marriage. but they're an all or nothing person. So if they do decide to commit to you or go exclusive with you, they'll go either all in or all out. This is the ace of, no, this is the four of wands. They like stability. They like to party. They like to party a lot. But they're just a little defensive about something. Green clubs, gray clubs, green clubs, gray clubs. What green and gray make me think of camo. I don't know, I feel like this person, or you know what? This person might not be in the military, but they move a lot. So this could be somebody who's a diplomat. So you know how diplomats get stationed for 4 years and then they get rotated to another country, or they could be an aid worker. Yeah, this person moves a lot. Or they could be they could be an international man of mystery. They could be a spy. I guess they could be a spy. Why am I getting this? It's giving me the energy of kind of this, right? It's giving me that kind of energy. But yeah, that's weird. Maybe this person is an expat in your country. Maybe you found this person on a dating app while they're transiting in your country, but they don't actually live there. But overall, they're positive. I'm getting positive vibes with this because, I mean, come on. The Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands, that's super positive. This is also to do with homes. So, yeah, they might require you to relocate, so that could be a consideration. I mean, personality wise, okay. Personality wise, this person is a swipe right, okay. But there's something unstable, and I don't mean unstable as in mentally unstable, but more like they move around a lot, or they require you to relocate, and I feel like the relocation will make you a little unhappy and extremely defensive. I don't know. This person could be like a doctor for Médecins Sans Frontières, and Doctors Without Borders, and you might be kind of really paranoid that they're going to take you into a war zone or whatever. Such a pity. It's such a pity. There's this kind of energy of defensiveness. Yeah, but I'm getting really strong military vibes with this one because it's green clubs and it's gray clubs. And you know that Sting song? That Sting song with Sugar Babes? Let me just find it. Okay, so it's this song. Okay? And don't ask me why I have that red dress song. That red dress song is remnants from a play I was in, okay? I don't know why, but they made me play a model, even though I'm only 150 centimeters tall. So, okay, let me just show you so you can, let's not play it. Okay, here it is. So this is the song. And if you look into the lyrics, it says something about the clubs being weapons of war. So, yeah, there's something about that. Okay, so are they toxic? Are they toxic? Let's see if they're toxic, because I want to know if they're toxic or not. I would say mostly this is a swipe right, but a swipe right with a lot of compromises. And this person is, I still get that PSYOP energy. What is that PSYOP energy? Okay, Tennyson. Okay, Tennyson is the youngest element in the periodic table. It was produced in 2010. Oh, this is weird energy. This is such weird energy because I just said that this person has had really bad experiences with relationships, with long-term relationships. Not necessarily a marriage, because this is also the house card, right? This is for the fourth house is the house is the house, is the home. So they could have cohabitated with somebody. They could have lived unmarried with somebody. I'm sorry I'm wording it weird, but living unmarried with somebody in Indonesia is actually illegal. So I keep forgetting that it's called cohabitation. But anyway, so this person went all in with somebody and then they got traumatized. And again, I'm getting kind of this, I don't know, this person by nature isn't toxic, but they lost their innocence some way in a long-term relationship. Nuclear reactor. It's a nuclear reactor, but this is the youngest element. So it was produced in 2010. So I'm assuming that it's never been used for a nuclear bomb. So this wasn't involved in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Only a small number of atoms. Okay, so this person might be a little toxic, but then again, who isn't a little toxic? Just a teeny tiny bit toxic. I would say generally this person is a swipe right. Okay, so if you chose the illusion d'optique, overall, it's swipe right. Okay, so this is swipe right, but with a lot of compromises. Okay, so pile 2 will be 2152. Oh, that's funny. That's 152 is my height in centimeters. Okay. What do we have? Okay, so we have the dark mode. So should you swipe left or should you swipe right? I'm not really getting any weird energies, because this one I got PSYOP, right? This one I got PSYOP. The only thing that I'm getting from dark mode is that this person is a night owl. So this person might be a night owl. Strangely enough, this is somebody who might be in your time zone. So if you're asking about somebody outside your time zone, this is probably not your pile. They're a night owl and they're in your time zone. Weird, another 7 of wands. That's so weird. Okay, whatever. Oh, what is this? This wants to come out. The Ace of Clubs. So this is a very creative person. They might be in a creative industry, although not the industry. For example, they could have a day job and be a content creator like me. Okay. Oh, they're kind of a player. Ooh. 3 of, oh no, this is a swipe left, guys. I'm sorry. This is definitely a swipe left because this is the Joker and it's the club Joker. It's basically the Knight of Wands, who's a major player. And this person is bold, courageous, ambitious, which is great. And they're in a creative industry and they're very, very creative. But you should have your guard up against this person because this is defense. Do they have a temper? They probably have a temper, but okay, they probably have a temper, but the main energy that I'm getting from this person isn't necessarily that their temper that bothers me, but the player energy. Because this is kind of a this is the 3 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups when reversed can usually in a positive sense it's your social life, but when it's in the reverse, it can be a player energy and basically 2 timing and third party situations. So this is a no, this is a swipe left. And are they toxic? Okay, so I mean, you know what? if as long as they're not married, if they're just a player but they're single and you're just looking for some fun, I guess you could swipe right, but don't get emotionally attached to this person. I don't know. Let's see how toxic they are though. Moscovium. Moscovium was made by colliding particles of americium and calcium. And only a few hundred atoms have ever been produced. And you know what's really sticking out to me is 7, and 7 is a selfish number. North of Moscow. Is north of Moscow where is Siberia? Where is Siberia? Which, I don't know. Why am I getting Siberia? This person is cold. This person is cold. This reminds me of CERN. SERN. Nitrogen group. Ooh, nitrogen. You know what? Whenever I pump my tires with nitrogen, I somehow always end up speeding on the toll road. This is giving me fire energy. Yeah, this is okay. One thing I'm getting from this, and please don't shoot the messenger. Please don't shoot the messenger, because you're going to hate to. Anyway, just okay. If you don't want to hear something slightly painful, just switch off, because right after this I'm going straight to pile 3. But if you want to hear the brutal honest truth, only a few people get past this person's barriers. This person really likes to separate their F-girl or F-boy life separate from their the part of, they're very good at compartmentalizing, and they only let a very select few people into the inner world. The others are just kind of people they have fun with, physical fun. How would I know? I'm a virgin. Anyway, this person only they only truly get emotionally attached and care about a select few people. And when you come in contact with this person, you're not going to be one of those people. You're just going to be, I'm sorry, but this is the kind of stuff you just need to hear if you don't want to get hurt. This person is a swipe left. Okay? Yeah. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, this person is a definite swipe left. And another thing, oh, this reminds me of a photographer that I knew. He tried to pick up actresses and models on Bumble by saying that he was writing a Netflix series. It's giving me that energy. Really, that it's giving me that energy. It's giving me the type of person who uses their creative job. And the Queen of Swords. See, I'm telling you, this person is cold as ice. And did I get Siberia earlier? Yeah, I did get Siberia. I did get a flash of Siberia earlier. Yeah, this person is a swipe left, and they like to exploit their position to pick up women or men or whatever. Yeah, so swipe left. Pile 2 is a definite swipe left. Okay, so let's move on to pile 3. Pile 3 is 2907. 2907. Oops. Sorry, I keep burping. Not sure why. So, cyberpunk. Okay. What I'm getting from this cyberpunk, I've always, okay, channel message, if you chose the cyberpunk, you're thinking you need to, okay, I'm really sorry to be kind of, I don't want to be mean, but you need to slow down. You really need to slow, girl, you need to slow down. I'm saying this like a friend, okay? I'm not trying to be mean, but you really, really need to slow down if you don't want to get hurt. The reason I'm saying that is that this is a cyberpunk card. This is the cyberpunk deck. And personally, I've always wanted a cyberpunk theme wedding. I also wanted a space wedding. Oh, I'm getting a really strong channeled message. Okay, here's the story. Okay, here's the story. Hear me out. I'm sorry to talk about my personal life, but I really need to tell this story for you to get the idea. I want a space themed, as in an actual astronaut rocket themed wedding. But that's going to be expensive, right? So I thought, okay, fine, if I can't have that space themed wedding, I'm going to settle, keyword settle, for a cyberpunk wedding, which is more realistic. I mean, unless you're marrying Elon Musk, you're probably not going to get that space wedding anyway. So, first message is you have really unrealistic expectations of people, and it's hurting nobody but yourself. Truly, truly, you're hurting nobody but yourself. It's like saying, oh, well, I want a wedding where the bridesmaid dress like, you know, those SpaceX, oh, the light just went out. That's weird. Whatever. The light just went out. What is that a sign of? I'm feeling like that's a sign for something. Fuck. Let's see if I can turn it back on. No, I can't turn it back on. I must have fucked something up. Anyway, you have very unrealistic expectations. Yeah, it's like wanting a space rocket themed wedding, and the only way you can achieve that is if you marry Elon Musk, which you're not going to marry Elon Musk, so you're going to have to settle for a cyberpunk wedding, which nothing is wrong with a cyberpunk wedding, but at the same time, it's telling you don't settle. Is that complicated? That's a very complicated message, isn't it? Because on the one hand, this is telling you to keep your real expectations realistic, but also don't settle. It's a weird balance. Anyway, let me just, and the lights are back on. I'm really bad at lighting. Anyway, yeah, gaffer tape. No. Okay, so let's, yeah. So keep your expectations realistic, but also don't settle. So don't insist that you need to get a space themed wedding on the tallest at the rooftop of the tallest building in Jakarta, because that's going to cost a fortune. But at the same time, don't just settle. You know, yeah. What the? Oh, this is the trick card for the magicians. Oh, what are the chances? See, this is why I love shuffling live. Wait, my dad's going somewhere and I need to talk to him for a bit. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah. Should you swipe ref? Should you swipe ref? Should you swipe? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do my tongue twisters before this. Should you swipe left or right? Oh, not again. Let's see if that means that they're going to be your... I know it's corny. I know it's corny AF, but some people, like me, because I'm a Venus in Aquarius, have to be with people that they can also be friends with. You know how some married couples are just married, but they're just lovers, but not also friends. So they feel like they can't talk about everything, and they've got secrets that they keep from their partners. This, either you or this person needs the other person to be a friend in addition to a spouse or a partner, or Oh God. Also, either this person is really in touch with their feminine side, if they're masculine, or you could be in, okay, both of you or one of you defies traditional gender norms. Okay, so if you're female, if you were born female and you identify as female, you could be tomboyish, but you still identify as female. Does that make sense? Because I'm not getting anybody changing genders or trans or anything, but one of you either somebody born masculine is in touch with the feminine side, and somebody born feminine is in touch with the masculine side. So this could be a very I wouldn't say effeminate. I would say that this is the type of person who if this is a male, this is the type of male who is comfortable wearing nail polish, which is awesome, cool, because I happen to have a lot of kind of boyish, traditionally considered boyish nail polish colors, and I would love to be with somebody like that because then I can share my nail polish with them. Or if you're inquiring about a female, and I'm just saying this for heterosexual couples, if this is a female, she's very tomboyish for some reason, and they need the other person to kind of be a friend. Does that make sense? Okay, so is this swipe left or is this swipe right? Ooh. Oh. Okay. Something hidden. Swipe left. Definitely swipe left. Okay, this person is married to their work. This person is married to their work. They're married to their work. They're a player. They like the pursuit, but they don't necessarily know how to commit. They like being happy. They like the good times. They feel emotionally fulfilled with you, and you will feel emotionally fulfilled with them. But note that this is cups. This is not pentacles, okay? And therefore, this is a lack of stability. Now, if you live in a Western country, and you don't really see a necessity to get legally bound with somebody, so you don't need a legally binding marriage, for example, and you're okay with just cohabitating and living together, then that's fine. But also, there's something about this. There's a lack of balance in the relationship, so you could end up simping on them and them not giving anything. You're just going to spend a lot of energy on this person, and this person may not because they're married to their work. Like I said, they're married to their work. See, they're married to their work, and they're slow as fuck. And you're going to be emotional in the worst kind of way. And here's what kind of really bothers me. I initially said, okay, scratch what I said about this being a friendship vibe, okay? Because initially I said that this could mean that one or two of you are either very feminine or very tomboyish, and you need the other person to be a friend in addition to a partner. No. This person is a player. And you will be more invested in them than they are invested with you, and they have a lot hidden. Okay, so this is a card of secrets and lies. Basically, this is a card of deceit. So either you might end up feeling like you can't be yourself around them, and you have to hide a lot of your feelings and thoughts from them. You will feel like you're walking on eggshells, because this is a color of, in Indonesia, and I guess in Indonesia, this is the color of duck eggs. So duck eggs are this color, salty eggs. I'm not sure if they're duck eggs, but they're salty eggs. I know they're salty eggs. They're salty eggs, and yeah, no. This is me getting the magician card for magic tricks. This person is more PSYOP than this one. Because remember how I initially said that this is a PSYOP? This person, this entire pile one's entire being is a PSYOP. They breathe, live, walk PSYOP. This person is even worse because they don't even have good intentions. This person might be a secret agent, but they love you. This person is legitimately hiding things because they're a bloody liar. Do we even need a toxic card at this point? Because this is, I'm sorry, this is swipe left. This is definitely swipe left, and they're all already showing how toxic they are just by the cards without the toxicity cards. But okay, whatever. Let's pull a toxicity card anyway. Ooh, we got 2. Incredibly dangerous. Incredibly dangerous when pure. Just a tiny amount added to their air can kill a person. Oh, incredibly dangerous when pure. It's giving me the energy of somebody who's really, really sensitive and well-meaning, and then they just meet somebody who's out there to use the other person and take advantage of them. And the other person, this person, is the manipulator. So, it was very difficult to find. Again, we're getting, oh, this looks like a bullet. Oh, no. Swipe left with this person. Obviously, this is just a general reading. Listen to your gut, listen to your discernment, but you probably already know this anyway. No, this is swipe left. This is definitely swipe left, okay? Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah. Okay, so if you chose pile 4, the steampunk. I love the steampunk deck. Oh, what time? Let's timestamp. It is 41:58. Okay. 41:58. I hate timestamping. Anyway, do we want to swipe left or swipe right with this person? 6 of Swords. This is internet communication. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, you definitely want to swipe right with this one. Yeah, you want to swipe right with this one. Bottom of the... Oh, you got the Lovers card. Yes, you do want to swipe right with this person, and the Hermit. So, okay. In the beginning, okay, swipe right. The message is swipe right, but take it very slow. This person might live at a distance from you because this is the distance card, but not that distance. Not that distance. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. I'm actually really bad at speaking. And when I'm unscripted, I just sound awful. So, oh god, anyway. Yeah, so this is the distance card, and this basically means that you're at a distance from them, or even if you're not in a distance, this person might take their time before they actually ask you out on a date to actually meet. Now, my first Tinder date ever took, I think it was an entire year, but it wasn't on purpose. It's basically this German guy who lives in the Netherlands, and he has close ties to Indonesia, so he's actually been to Indonesia a couple of times, but he wasn't scheduled to visit Indonesia until the next year. Now I'm getting something like that, so that this person could be at a large, not a large distance. This person could be way long distance. So this could be a different continent, a different country, but okay, two possibilities with this one. Okay, it can be really long distance where you're in a different continent or a different country, but one or both of you are familiar with the other's country. So for example, in my example, so he's German, Dutch. No, he's German living in the Netherlands, but he's been to Indonesia a couple of times. So he speaks the language, he understands Indonesian culture, and he's lived here in the past long term. Okay, so he's got a connection. Or my brother was an exchange student in Japan as a child, and so now as an adult he's returned to Japan several times. So he has a connection and he goes there almost annually just to clear his head. Literally, he just goes there whenever he needs to clear his head, um, or whatever. So this person is used to coming to where you live, or you're used to coming to where they live, or they're not even that long of a distance. So they could be, let's say you're in Jakarta, they're in Bali. Or oh, and by the way, speaking of Bali, have you ever heard of the Bali breakup curse? So basically, unmarried couples who go to Bali together will break up. Why am I suddenly getting that? One or both of you is very superstitious, and I'm getting the energy of somebody being very, very superstitious and freaking out that the other person gifted them perfume, because you're not supposed to gift people perfume. You're not supposed to give people knives. Oh, that was so random. Anyway, never mind. But I'm getting the energy. Oh my god, knives. Knives. Oh my god. Um, I love knives. I love Javanese daggers. My grandpa actually used. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps because my grandpa used to work with Javanese keris, the Javanese daggers, and they're spiritual items in addition to. So there could be a kind of a spiritual. I'm not saying this is a spiritual relationship, but I'm saying that one or both of you are spiritual, or you could bond over spirituality. Um, yeah, but mainly what I'm getting from this is definitely a swipe right. This is a swipe right, but it's going to be a while until you meet. It's going to be slow burning. Um, yeah, it's going to be very, very slow burning. And if you're the type of person who's just in a rush to get married, and you feel like, because you know what, I've basically just given up. I've basically just given up. My friends all set kind of deadlines for themselves. Oh, I need to be married by this and this age, and I've just essentially given up. But oh, why am I again? I'm seeing this bond at 50. Bond at 50. So yeah, this oh, anyway. Yeah, so this, if you're the type of person who sets kind of relationship goals for yourself, this person, they're not a bad person. That's the thing. They're not a bad person. They're just very, very slow. And if you're the type of person who needs to be married by a certain age, or you have relationship goals and you're very, very clear about where you want a relationship to go, this person might not be for you. So I'm not saying either swipe left or swipe right, because I just don't see anything bad with this person. You got the Lovers card. You got the Lovers card, and you got the Ace of Pentacles after the Knight of Pentacles, which tells me this person is really, really slow. Two of Wands. Yeah, they've got plans to travel. The Hermit. You're not going to meet in person until a very long time. So yeah, positive but slow. And if you're going to rush this person, you might as well just swipe left, because I don't know, if you're going to be pushy with this person and say, when are we going to get exclusive, when are we going to get engaged, whatever, just don't do that to this person, because they're not going to appreciate it. Yeah, they're not going to appreciate that. Are they toxic? Phosphorus. Sorry, I didn't shuffle. I shouldn't read this because I didn't even shuffle, and this was just on the bottom of the deck. Is phosphorus glow in the dark? I don't know. Liverium is very radioactive. Its atoms are extremely unstable, with the longest lived of them only existing for 61 milliseconds. Okay, the keywords I'm getting from this are longest lived, long, they're very slow, only existing for 61 milliseconds. Somebody wants it to go really, really fast. Made by smashing into targets. Okay, really seriously, this is telling me that if you have relationship targets, which I'm not saying it's wrong to have relationship targets, but if you have relationship targets, this is not the person for you. Okay, I'm just saying. And somebody is at the doorbell and it's Sunday, so my housekeeper is on her day off and I have to answer that. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye. Mwah, mwah.